Hey guys, and welcome back to Daily FMC. Today I got a pretty disappointing 24. The scramble wasn't all that bad. I'd be 100% lying if I called it bad. So it's pretty sad. One of my DRs had an optimal of 21, which I would have never found, but another DR had a 22 finish, which I should have been able to find. And there was another 23 that I missed. Had I not run out of time, I would have found it, but I just didn't have a lot of time to insert 3 corners. So unfortunately, I had to get this backup 24 that I found with about 30 minutes left. But this is what I did. So I did EO on UD. It's a neat flip. And my bad edges are here. There are 4 on the U layer. And then my other 4 are here, 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 and then here. So if you can notice that I can orient 4 edges by doing a U, but I didn't like any EOs off of that. So what I did was I did an R prime and then U. That still orients 4 bad edges and leaves me with 4 flip. Then from here, I actually did a U prime. And then from here, I can do R prime, L, D prime to solve EO. And then if I rotate like this and look at R and O, I can see that I can just do a B to reduce to DR minus 44C. But if I do a B prime instead, that makes this line. And then luckily I have this much made already. And then if I just attach this corner to this bar, F2, or I can do that, but I have to influence the E layer, because if I do an F2, my unoriented E layer edges would not be in a good spot. So then what I did was an R, L prime, and then U2 to bring my unoriented E layer edges here. Then from here, I can just do B2, L prime B to get to DR. And then the corners are pretty nice. You can see that I can just solve corners by doing this. So pretty good corners, 2 QT. From there, I switched. And then I noticed that on inverse, it's already set up to HDR minus 64C, the trigger. So what I did was I just did the trigger, L, F2, R prime. So that solved HDR. That was in 15 moves. And then I just block built here a little bit. If I connect this bar to this, U to L2, I get a lot of blocks, and then here I can just solve corners pretty easily. Solve that to make this much, and then if I do U2, L2 to solve white layer, then I'm just E2 away from leaving 2E, 2E, and 21. And from here, I noticed that I can insert 2E, 2E here by doing D2, which cancels with the move before, and then B2, U2, F2, U2, B2 to solve 2E, 2E. Then the last B2 also cancels with my DR. So that was a 6 minus 3 on a 2E2 insertion to leave me with the 24. And then that was optimal insertions for this skeleton, but a variation of this DR actually had a 21 finish that I don't think I would have ever found, but that made me a little sad to see that. And just overall, not a great attempt. The scramble's not that bad, but thank you guys for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow.